I'm adding in this little video at the front because I forgot to mention in the main video that I'm doing a little giveaway. I got a sample with my order of MUGLER A Men Fantasm, and if you want to win this sample, stick around to the end and I'll tell you how to enter. Hey guys, I am a little late to the party on this one, but I finally got in probably my most anticipated fragrance of the past year, except for maybe Spice Bomb Dark Leather, and I'm talking about this one right here, MUGLER Fantasm. This might sound really weird, but some of you who are of a similar mind will understand completely. I freaking love this fragrance, the original A Men. I think it was released in 1996. I think it was groundbreaking, innovative. I think it's still relevant. It smells amazing. It's a compliment machine. This stuff is absolutely awesome. I'm going to go ahead and spray it on skin because I got the other one on skin. This stuff is incredible. Aromatic, gourmand, spicy, dark bomb. It's so interesting and, in my opinion, versatile because you've got this citrus and mint in the opening, but you've also got coffee, you've got patchouli, you've got chocolate, you've got some very sort of dark, rich gourmand notes, but then you've got powerful, powerful aromatics with mint and with clary sage and licorice, a very sort of discernible licorice notes, which I absolutely love. And so the original A Men is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. And the only thing I was really hoping for this one right here is that they would modernize A Men. So I'm going to let you know my thoughts in a concise manner on this new fragrance, which you can now pick up from mugler.com. If you are a first-time buyer from the website, you can get the 50 ml like I've got right here for $48, which, it's sad to say, in modern designer prices is actually insanely cheap. It's like the cost of a clone fragrance. So go check it out if you're interested. As we get ready to dive in, I want to remind you to please consider giving the video a like if you like it and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Let me know in the comments, have you tried this one? What do you think of the original A Men? And we're going to go ahead and dive in. So, MUGLER Fantasm. Unfortunately, MUGLER only gave, I think, 5 notes in this fragrance. Rather than giving the actual breakdown of what is in this fragrance, they give you bergamot, pink pepper, and citrus, which is nondescript. They give you dark chocolate, clary sage, and patchouli. So, my mistake, they give you 6. But this is a much more complex fragrance than those 6 notes would lead you to believe, because immediately off the top with this fragrance, I get something that immediately reminds me of the OG. You've got that aromatic, dark, sort of coffee patchouli. I do think this fragrance has coffee in it. That's the original. Or at least maybe the patchouli and the dark chocolate together with, I believe, mint and also clary sage. They're giving me the similar sort of strong aromatic coffee vibe that I get in the original A Men. And again, I could be, mixing up my notes here, but you get something in the opening blast that if you weren't really paying attention, you sprayed it on and just sort of headed out the door, you would think, oh, well, I just sprayed the original A Men. But as the fragrance begins to dry down, what this fragrance ultimately becomes, MUGLER A Men Fantasm, is actually, in my opinion, an updated, gourmand-leaning take on the original A Men fragrance. The note that is a standout in MUGLER A Men Fantasm is definitely the chocolate. But it's not only the chocolate. There's a gourmand, almost, edible, I mean, this sounds weird, but almost a baked goods kind of gourmand sweetness and warmth that comes through in Fantasm that really starts to come through pretty much immediately. And as the fragrance develops, you still have that sort of dark, aromatic, patchouli, aromatic base that you get with the original. but the sweetness and that warmth, that warm aromatic chocolatiness, almost sort of baked goods kind of gourmand feel, really becomes kind of the star of the show. And some of the things that people didn't like about the original A Men, I think what it was is that clash of sort of gourmand notes that were very powerful, as well as a good bit of spice, both warm spicy, fresh spicy, aromatic. It's a clash fragrance without question. It's also, though, a compliment magnet. It's one of those things that it really catches your attention. And there's a lot of opinions out there about the original A Men being weak or that it doesn't last long. And I understand how you can talk yourself into something like that. But my bottle's only a couple years old, my current bottle, and it's easily an 8+ hour fragrance. I would say my original bottle of A Men probably performs better than A Men Phantasm. And so it's not a bad performing fragrance. It's a loud fragrance. It's a powerful fragrance. And Phantasm is also a powerful fragrance and a loud fragrance. But I find it to be more in sort of that 8-hour range rather than that insane 10+ hour range that the original is in. I will tell you, one of my sons really loves this fragrance. Both of them actually really like it, but one of them has been wearing it a lot, and I keep catching whiffs as they walk by. And what I'm reminded of is actually a sweeter version of this fragrance right here, bottled elixir. Because this is also a dark, aromatic, and spicy fragrance. But whereas Boss Bottled Elixir kind of focuses on that dark, incense, spicy, aromatic, Phantasm, in my opinion, this is a plus, has that dark, spicy, aromatic vibe, but with a sweetness that definitely, I think, disqualifies this for the summer or spring warm days, whereas as insane as it sounds, the powerful aromatic vibe of A Men, I will wear pretty much all year round except for days that are maybe 90 and above. I think this one, the gourmand sweetness, as well as those other very intriguing kind of mysterious notes, make this fragrance kind of the ultimate fall and winter fragrance. I could see this being a real kind of holiday fragrance, October, November, December, January. This is where it's really going to shine. If you want a modern, sweet, gourmand, powerfully spicy and aromatic fragrance that is both bringing, I think, one of the most innovative fragrances of the past into alignment with some of the most modern and popular notes of today, this is one that you want to seriously consider. And for $48, as I said earlier, there are clone fragrances that cost that much right now today. This is one I would highly recommend to you. Again, though, if you've never smelled the original A Men, it is polarizing, but if you like the original A Men, you would kind of be insane not to go ahead and pick up Phantasm. I'm a little late to the party, but I am someone who has the original and a lot of clones, and I've worn it for years, and I've absolutely loved it. And I can say if you're in that category like me, you're probably going to freaking love Phantasm, and you might want to check it out. All right, and now to enter the drawing. All you've got to do is first have a U.S. address, so you may need to move to a new country or something before you can enter. But other than that, you've just got to be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and comment something like, send me that sample or something like that as a part of your comment. I'll use a random number generator. I'll pick one of your comments, and then a week from now, I will put in the community tab your YouTube username, and I'll say that you won, and I'll put my email address there, and you'll email me, and I'll ship it out to you. Don't be scammed. I'm not going to ask you for money or ask you to pay shipping or anything. I'm only going to communicate in the community tab, and I hope all of you win, although I only have one fragrance. So one of you is going to win. Thanks, guys. I am Justin. Thank you so much for watching. This is Sillage Scents.